Okay, we are back to continue off Prince in the Sky the Third. Just sound test real quick. Prince in the Sky the Third. Prince in the Sky the Third. Prince in the Sky the Third. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. There we go. No, the sound is working. That's good. Right, we just did the very long Chloe thing. I don't remember what we got as a reward from that. Wasn't it the Falcon Eye I think we got? Yeah. I don't know where we're gonna head next, like where the next zone takes place. I don't really remember. In general, a lot of my memories of this game are the side stories and not the actual main game. But let's see where we end up. Is this Lelok? Where are we now? Nowhere I've been ever before, judging by from where I'm standing. Look over there! Yeah, it's Lelok. Been a while. Now that's what I call a fine view. Oh well, this is a lot better than the last plane at least. It's supposed to be another real place that's been recreated here in Phantasma, much like the capital was. Most likely, yeah. Just where is it though? Somewhere in Liberl? I doubt it. It's not familiar to me at all. My best guess would be somewhere along the Crown Mountains, but the air suggests otherwise. Oh. What's the Bracer Guild's emblem doing here? Looks like this really isn't a place that exists in Liberl. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any guild facilities like this anywhere in the country. That seems to settle the matter then. This must be a recreation of a place in another country. Would you look at that? The answer was right on our noses this whole time. It was? This is Lelok Training Center. I know that name. Wasn't it the training camp Estelle went to a while back? You know, last year with Annalise? That's the one. It's a guild facility located in the Lemon State. I've never been there myself though, I've only heard about it from Estelle. That leaves us with another problem to solve. To my knowledge, Lemon State is quite a distance away from Liberl. Yeah, it is. It's further away than both Ebronia and Calvert. But you know, I may not have a clue how that place in Lemon ended up being created here or why. But if our enemies did it, they must have had a reason for doing so, right? I knew you'd catch on. That sounded like we got company, guys. Oh no. I suppose beastman would be the best term for these things. It's probably what your next destination is the Path of Beasts was referring to. Another mystery solved. Watch out, there's a lot of them and this could get ugly. Oh, not too large of an AoE there, Olivier.
I call this Requiem for a Doomed Opponent.
I didn't even die. Room for a bit of a beating. I think something like Evil Eye would be good here. Delaying them a bit. Also killing one. Something like this would be good. And let's get a heal started. Nice of them to stack like that for him. Slightly weak to that. What is it called? It doesn't say. Oh, in Rush. I wanted to say the right word instead of the wrong one. Last, isn't it? Olivier, that's some nice damage.
Not bad.
Fleeing to find an idea, huh? They're smart little levels. Devils do seem a lot more intelligent than your average monster. Enough to make me wonder whether these are another kind of impossible fiend like the rest. I'm with you. I can't pretend to be an expert on the monsters of Lehman, but I'm pretty sure they're not this smart. Looks like this plane is going to pose under a real challenge. Here she comes. You have done well to come this far. On this plane, there are 3 ordeals to overcome. If you overcome them all, the next path will open. Take this. Map of the lock. Be forewarned. The Lord of Phantasma's goal is your... Well, she sure didn't stick around long. She's probably got a little power left now. It's difficult for her to show herself to us. So it seems. It must be a frustrating thing for her to deal with. Still, she left us with a useful gift. Yeah. Kevin opened the map of the lock. Okay, it looks like the lodge in the top right is where we are now. Then there's this Balthor channel place to the left of it. Maybe that's the ordeal she mentioned, or one of them at least. She mentioned there being 3 of them, but there's only one place that could fit that description marked on the map. I wonder where the other 2 could be. From what I can see, these 2 roads lead to them, the ones that seem to stop all of a sudden. This plane most likely has its own rules we need to follow. If you follow these roads now, there's a big chance we'll find nothing at the end of them. Fortunately. Well, those are the cards we've been dealt. Let's just try heading over to the Balthor channel and see what comes of it. Same order as we did in the first time we were here, I guess. Check out inside though. Here's this thing. See any new gear? Yes. That link reduces arts though. It's probably not worth to do that. And this would be an upgrade. So with this, that reduces arts, so not worth it. Ooh, this is good though. Very expensive. We can get 2 of them. And the boots don't appear very good for most... in general, they're not very good at all. It's only 20 defense. So they're in case we have extra money. I mean, we could convert some, like Earth, for example. We don't need this much. Other than that, though, I don't really know what element we are ready to just give up. If we do that, we can at least get 1 more bracer coat. Hopefully we'll find some money or something. Or get a bit more of an abundance of stuff. Kevin should have 1, Joshua should have 1. Then probably Chloe, not Boots. So Joshua got a new weapon, and so did Olivia. I think that's good. Alright, the quartz. Also, we should heal. Let's see, defense 3. Mind 4 we can buy now, that's really good. Anything? Oh, action 4. Oh, we want action 4. EP cut 4 too. Yeah. It's 3 things we generally want there, but we can get this because we actually have a lot. I think 3 of us use the mind, or do all of us use it even? Not sure, let's check. I know Kevin uses it. Give him mind 4. Joshua uses it. Chloe uses it. Ah, her slot isn't high enough level. Olivia uses it. Yeah, let's get another one then. Quartz, mind 4. And let's check why Chloe... Ah, she has level 2 slots. I think everyone else has everything on level 2. Not Joshua actually. Let's upgrade that then. We should start upgrading the slots in general for the people we might want to keep. I mean, Kevin we're gonna have to keep. But this game has such a huge amount of party members that it's not sure we'll be keeping even the characters we like the most. It's not sure they will be staying in the party, because it's when we're playing on this hard of a difficulty, it can't really be what characters we like decides it, sadly. The only ones that served is Kevin, because I think we always have to have him in our party. Empty? No, my friend. I'm filled with artisan style voidness. Mind 4. Mr. Tiddles looks up with an annoyed expression. You disturbed his nap. We just wasted a bit of blue, I see, but should be fine. Cornelia bracelet. Will write flavored text for food. Luck. 50 years later, the dangling Healthtron swung limply in Hideko's house, forgotten and neglected. It had been purchased 50 years before, purely on Sailor's recommendation. We got some Cornelia bracelet. Prevents strength defense, art defense down. That's not bad, actually, if there is a thing we're facing that does a lot of debuffs. Generally, I think you would want something that prevents all stat down though, including arts, just to make it universally good. Okay, let's start, I guess. That's our channel. Yes. Still the only thing so far in the games to actually use this UI. It sure is dark here. Still, I guess you can't expect much in the way of light from a staircase leading to an underground waterway. From what I've heard, this used to be an old ruin until the Bracer Guild repurposed it as a training area. You might not be able to expect much light, but I would have preferred it to be a little bit cooler than this. My ever so fashionable attire is getting covered in sweat. It is pretty damn hot. That weird rumbling sound I can hear has been bugging me for a while too. Actually, I think we're almost at the end, so maybe I'll cool down in a second. Whoa. What in the world? This certainly explains the heat. Call me an optimist, but I doubt this is how this place normally is. Let's write this one off as our enemy's work. I think that's a safe assumption to make, which means we're really going to need to proceed cautiously. New music. Let's see, what are we up against enemy-wise? Weak to water. Reasonable. Judging by the area we're in. Don't know how tanky they are though. Also, our EP cuts are kind of bad, so we're using a lot of EP casting this.
Not bad.
Should be able to build up a nice selection of EP now though. Oh, right. Left side was the right way last time, I think. So let's go right first. This time again. And hope that it's the same, that the left area is the way forward. I don't know how I remember that even. It was a long time ago. But I think I'm pretty confident in that. You were weak against this. It's a very cheap spell. It only costs 8. Got a few people who don't really hit very hard though. Heat-resistant boots. Don't spend it all in one place. Run along now. Does that actually... Cutting damage received when walking by lava. It's probably good if we have this on then. Because I feel like we're gonna have to be doing that. That lowered the lava slightly. I don't know, try left. Does it matter now if we do it right? Ah, will the chest stay there, I wonder? Okay, now we're gonna have to go down here. Oh, that hurts a lot. Ah, it hurts everyone in the party, not just... I thought like him wearing the boots would make it so no one took damage, but that's not how it works. I wish I could tell them to like stay behind, I'll go get it. And I thought letting you rob me would have been enough to get rid of you. Oh. See. Right, water enemies.
Not bad.
Heat resistant boots. Judge a dungeon not by the color of its textures, but by the content of the treasure chest. Who do we put this on? Someone with a lot of HP, I think, because I think it does damage based on percentage. Reviving bomb. Congratulations, you're the second adventurer to open this chest. This is why there's nothing left in it. Yeah, I still took it all. EP charge. There's nothing left in this chest, mon ami. Am I sure? For sure. Oh. I was thinking about what I just said for a bit, and then I got where they went. Oh, nice. Guess we go back then? Only thing would be if we want to fight the enemies in the lava. It seems kinda like a bad idea though, but we like bad ideas sometimes. Let's see. You're weak to air. Ah. Oh well. Sure. Got aerial on him? No. Got lightning on. That's very single target. So this would be better. She can airstrike. Wanna conserve her EP a bit. Nice damage.
Alright, what's next?
Okay, Joshua level. Let's get out of here. Let's not stay around in the lava for too long. Alright. Yeah, I think we got everything here. Let's head back. Did the enemy respawn? Yes. This is a comfy little dungeon so far. Feels pretty nice to fight through. Not too many brood monsters. Making me feel like we really want that EP cut on Chloe though. Does she even have one equipped right now? She has EP cut 2 and is still costing so much? Damn. Do we have EP cut 3 on anyone? No. We don't. But she really feels it with the heals. I guess we're gonna want to turn the lever now. To the left. Push to the left.
Not bad.
Okay, let's do right. Found a treasure chest. That's good. Now we do left. The layout here is different, I think. Don't think this is how it was in the first game. Heat-resistant boots. Didn't Sunday school teach you not to steal? I bet you were one of those kids who slept through lessons. Oh, sorry for that. I had to mute for a second. Okay, who gets this now? Maybe Chloe, maybe Olivier. I think we do Chloe. We can remove the boots after this area though, but for now we need everyone to have it. Get him to use this for the first time.
Alright, what's next?
So you don't know how nice it is to just be able to get consistent advantage on battles. Not to be underestimated how good that is.
Nicely done.
Nice. You have pie. I am content without my contents. I hope the areas coming up will actually give blue Sepith, because if we do want to upgrade quartz, we cannot do that with just this area.
Nicely done.
We've gotten 0 blue in the entire, I think. Maybe one monster gave like a little bit, but we try left first. Nice, a chest. And then we try right. Try going over here.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Another pair of heat-resistant boots. Would you also like a coffee? By the way, that was a rhetorical question. That means Olivier can also get heat-resistant boots. Now we're all in the party. Everyone rocking these cool, fashionable boots. Which way do we go here? Right down? Sacred Breath 2. Fragrant Juice. Joke's on you, the treasure wasn't tax deductible. Nice, lowering lava level. Was there another way we could go? Up here? Try right first. Okay, that's the bridge. Let's try left then. Nice. Dragon Tree Jumpsuit. Warning, do not store children or other living creatures in this chest. Yeah, seems like a sensible idea. That hitbox was off. Weirdest hitbox. I wanna hit this thing, but now that we don't have advantage, we can't really. I don't know how it's gonna move. Oh, it just did that. That's good then. Holy. Can we even get her to just cast this in combat?
Enjoy the show.
Attack 4. Oh gosh, I usually only open up to my therapist. Try going down here. Door. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. Only then shall the door open. I don't actually know who that is. Feather brooch. Chest will remember that. Okay. Let's get a heal out after all that lava. Even with the boots on. That does hurt. And I remember we haven't made a single save so far. Like look over here. Feels like there should be a chest there if we move a lever. Don't know which lever, but a leather. Essential on that one, and then impact here. Essential, I guess.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Joshua level. EP charge. Oh, we found a treasure. What do you want? The medal? Perhaps in another chest. This enemy pattern is slightly annoying because we don't have any ability of the damage type they're vulnerable to, that is AoE. We have Ascension, but that's single target. I guess general AoE does work. But it's not as satisfying, you know? We want the perfect. Best. The best possible thing. Nice level ups. Right. Yes, there it is. I always did think it was weird in the second game when we were here as Estelle that moving it to the either direction just opened the way. The other direction also did the same. Kaiser Knuckles. I'm glad I'm not a pirate chest. Those are usually buried underground. Haha. I'm feeling like we're entering the end of this area. This is where you fought Kurt last time. We don't have fully charged ults on everyone. Chloe's the only one that doesn't, I guess. So it should be fine. What did we even get from opening this one though? Perhaps we don't need the boots anymore? What if the boss uses something that the boots would be good against though? Now we can get Impede for and Evade for. Impede is good though because it gives more elements. Oh, we can get EP cut for. That's good. Let's get that. Put that on Chloe. Yes, you save so much AP on that. Now we can upgrade his to an EP cut too. Do we keep the boots on? Yeah, I mean, okay, we'll keep them on. Hopefully they're good against the boss too. Oh, Analyst! It's another Grimoire, not the real thing. It's like she's completely lifeless. Well, at least that means we don't need to hold back to avoid hurting her. Let's do this. Okay, I'm starting to think that the boots were not necessary here. I might be wrong, but... let Olivier interrupt because he has global interrupt. Have Chloe clock up herself. La Crest would be good. If Olivier can't interrupt, if this misses, we gotta use Kevin ult.
You're feeling lucky.
No, it did interrupt. Good. Then it's fine. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm afraid for Joshua's life. That was a good idea. He's gonna die anyways. Yes. It didn't do any damage. We can cast this heal before it's her turn. Means we at least have some healing on him. This is pulling us in. Why? Oh, Joshua. Joshua. Calm down. Don't die. Yes, hit the people with guard. That's good. Yes. Nice. Let's see. These are weak against what? The element we don't have. Let's AoE them then. Siren is a movement speed buff, I think. Yes. I've never seen anyone use that. Bit scared for Joshua's life. Perhaps use this again. Think we use Olivier crit ult here.
Requiem for a doomed opponent. You're feeling like that. And as this.
That's good. See if we can get a heal on Joshua. Nice. Good to guard that. Good to guard that. We can't get a heal off on him in time. Hopefully he just doesn't get hit. Oh, I panicked. I thought they were going for him, so I kinda interrupted. Crit turn coming up. He actually doesn't have 100 yet, but hit, then ult 200. Nice. Now we can just start going for her with no clear weaknesses, but should be fine to just single target her a bit. Get a small AoE heal going there. Whoa. I kinda want her alive for XP. Does he have Thalas? No. We can reviving bomb her. High chance of her dying though, so let's go for her. I want her to get the XP from winning this. No, it's not dead. Well, pulling us in like that does not do anything, I'm sorry to say. Now we just attack it to death. Can debuff it. Supreme Dual Strike. There we go.
Not done yet.
Ooh, a lot of green. Pretty bad rewards in general from that fight though. Guess this is Analyst then. Makes sense. Phew, that wraps it up. Sure does. Probably no prize for guessing who's in this Sealing Stone either. Let's head back to base and let her out. Sure. I see you enjoy finding empty spaces. I do. Forest now? Yes. Huh? Is she sleeping? Cuteness is justice. Fortune favors the cute. Keep your friends close and your plushies closer. Smart words from smart people. I don't think anyone else in history has ever said any of those things, especially that last bit. She seems so happy though. Yeah, I'm not sure I can bring myself to wake her up. In that case, I have a plan of my own. I shall sleep alongside her, and together we shall reach the Pearl Gates of Elysium and cross into the paradise within. If you're up for a nap, that can be arranged. I have a few tricks that could knock you out in no time. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. You tried. She seems to have finally woken up. Huh? It's good to see you again, Analyst. Good morning. Have a nice dream. Sure sounded like you were. Tira, Joshua, and Chloe are going to be the pride of my collection. But Julia and that girl over there are pretty cute too. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, but Sin's like a big fluffy bear, so it's actually kinda nice. And Kevin's hair kinda reminds me of a sea urchin, and that's not so bad either. I don't know who bought me all these plenty plushies, but they're the best. Thanks for all lifestyle stuff toys. Man, how dorsey do I have to be? Oh, there was me thinking I got a bunch of new amazing plushies to add to my collection. Way to crush a girl's dreams, guys. Sorry for being a human being. Can't believe that's your first reaction to everything you've just been told. Sorry, I'll open to serious mode now. I'm still having a heck of a time processing the situation, but I do know you're not lying. Besides, the proof that this is all real is right in front of my eyes. Only the real kid can be that irresistibly cute. But as long as you get it. So what are you going to do? Would you be up for helping us investigate? Put me in, coach. I won't be much of a bracer if I wasn't willing to do anything in the face of a crisis like this. Especially if it's true something happened to Loloc. There might be other bracers who have ended up in the same situation as me, and no way I'm turning my back on them. That's certainly a possibility. Other bracers, really? That's a good point. We know quite a few of them too. Well, we've overcome one ordeal, but that still means we have 2 left on our plates. You know the drill. Now that we've done the first, let's go back to the 4th plane and see what's changed. Right. Let the fun begin anew. Sorry. Unless you're not going in the party. Guess we might get one person from every area then. The only other bracers we're missing is Estelle and Shara though. Not really. That doesn't match up with what I've heard though. Weren't you so worried about him that you collapsed after finding out he was a K not that long ago? Please, I did no such thing. Are you sure about that? It didn't take Annalise long to get a handle on her personality. Hey you! You do know she's really mad, right? I know what you did to make her that way, but you better think about apologizing. I would if she'd even give me the chance. There he is. Cheer up, okay? I can't pretend to know exactly what you're angry about, but I'm sure Kevin really cares about you, even if he doesn't always show it. The guild has facilities in both Calvert and Erebonia, it's a lock that's been recreated here. There's got to be some kind of meaning to that choice. Could the Lord of Phantasma be intentionally creating places that connect to our group in some way? It's clear from everything they've said and done so far that our foes have fairly researched all of us. Yet recreating a place from outside Lebarn was certainly not something I expected them to do. Just who is the Lord of Phantasma anyway? Olivier, I need to talk to you later. Oh my, what ever for? Have you finally decided you cannot contain your burning passion for me locked within that rugged heart of yours a moment longer? No, idiot, I just need to check up on how you're doing, as well as how you were doing before we were drawn in here. The door we might have found, what if that's Annalise? I don't know why they would use that text for her. The description we saw. Star door. Just her feelings to her blade. We can try it. I don't know why it would be Annalise, but it's in her area. It was her. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. City of Bose. Interesting. Oh, that's the price. Annalise! Oh, Lugran. Something the matter? It's not like you to walk right up to the 2nd floor without even looking at the board and sit quietly like this. You're not feeling sick from eating too much ice cream or something, are you? Don't be silly. I'm not a kid anymore, you know. Could have fooled me. I swear that you were the one who ate 3 full scoops first thing one morning and later had to go get some stomach medicine from Spence. Maybe my memory's playing tricks on me. Ha ha ha. Let's all pretend that never happened, okay? Besides, that was back when I was a junior bracer. That was forever ago. I learned my lesson after that, I swear. Now I never have more than 1 scoop each morning. You're not supposed to have ice cream in the morning at all, you know. Well, no matter. So what have you been doing up here all this time anyway? Oh right. Well, you see, I got a letter from my puppy who lives a long way away this morning. Really now? He's a swordsman if I recall, isn't he? Yep, he's an instructor. He's real famous among sword practitioners actually. Yun Ka Fai of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Oh yeah, that's the one. I was familiar with the name even before meeting you, but I was quite surprised to find out you were his granddaughter. Didn't used to live here, Liberal. I'm surprised you know about that. I can't say I have any memories of when he was here though. It was around when I was born, so how could I? That was long ago. That long ago, I see. So how's he doing? Well? Judging by his letter, yeah, he's doing fine. I haven't had the chance to meet him in person for about a year now. Last time I had the chance to spar, it felt like he was totally babying me, even though he's like 70. He really must be skilled to be treating an active bracer that way. What's with the sudden serious face? Oh, it's nothing all that major, but I've been wondering something for a while. Why do you stay here when you could join him? Sorry, I'm lost. Well, it's just that you're aiming to improve your swordsmanship, aren't you? It feels like if you have a grandfather like that, the fastest way to do that would be to go with him and polish your skills at his side. That's, well, I suppose it's not my place to be telling you what may or may not be best for you. Sorry, nonetheless, you didn't pay attention to an old man like me. No, that's not true at all. I really appreciate your advice, so please don't think it's not your place to give it to me. I can definitely see where you're coming from on this. I do have my reasons for being here and all, they're just a little difficult to explain. Oh? I do want to learn more about swordsmanship and swords in general, so in that sense, you're right to continuing to train under Pappy would be both the best and fastest course of action. But that's not all I want to do with my life. I want at least as much, if not more, to know more about what it means to be a bracer. I guess it's a case of wanting to learn about swordsmanship as a bracer rather than as a swordsman, if that makes sense. Am I even doing a good job of explaining this? No, I think I see where you're coming from now, actually. Besides, Pappy once told me he taught me all of the technical side of swordsmanship forms, crafts, and that kind of stuff already. Whether I can master them or not is down to me now. So in that sense, I feel like there's no specific need for me to train under him nowadays. Of course, whether I'm really advancing in my swordsmanship now is another issue entirely. I wish I could say for sure I was, but... I see. What's with the silent treatment all of a sudden? It's nothing. You're just not really one for these kinds of serious discussions, so I was impressed to see you were even capable of them. Hey, I'm so capable. Besides, you were the one who kind of pushed me into talking about all this stuff first. I'm glad I did too. Anyway, getting back to the point, what did the letter even say anyway? Oh right, well, as surprising as it is, it says that I should go and see Cassius Bright. Cassius? The one and only? Yep, that's right. Supposedly, Pappy was invited by the Royal Army to be a guest instructor at some point a long time ago. That's when he trained Cassius too. So ever since, they've had this kind of student-master relationship with one another. Cassius even went out of his way to go and see him 10 years ago when he decided to stop using a sword too. 10 years ago? So I would put that around when he left the army and became a bracer too. What exactly prompted him to tell you to go visit Cassius now though? Well, I guess he only just recently found out that Cassius has returned to the army, so now he's wondering whether he might take this opportunity to take up the sword again. I gotcha. He wants you to go and ask him for... and let him know what he says, yeah. I see. People really do end up connected in the strangest places in the funniest ways. Tell me about it. Anyway, that being said, I kind of have a favor to ask. You want time off, I assume? Well, who might say no? You got good cause to have it. I can even get in touch with the army and set up a meeting with Cassius if you want. Really? Really? Go ahead and get that truth your grandfather wants for him. But in return, I want to take care of every single one of the monster extermination requests on the board first. Every single one? Aren't there like 5 of them right now? Sure, but the monster in this area will be no trouble at all for you as you are now. There'd be less of a problem if Grant were around, but I had to lend him to the guild over in Ruan, and he's still not back. You're gonna have to pick up the slack here in this place, especially if you want time off. Okay. Three days later. Lyston Fortress. Phew, I'm finally here. Right on time too. Okay, let's go back Cassius. Can I help you? Well, I'm Annalise Elfie, the bracer with the guild. I come to meet with Brigadier General Bright. I see. I believe we've been expecting you. I'll pass on that you've arrived then. You might have to wait a little before you can meet the general, though, I'm afraid. But I'm right on time. Did something throw his schedule off? Something must have. I can't pretend to know much more than you do. The general is a very busy man, so it's not at all unusual for things like this to happen. Anyway, like I said, I'll pass on that you've arrived, but I'm going to have to ask you to wait out here for a while. Sure, no problem. This is taking ages. I hope the meeting isn't going to end up getting cancelled or anything. I really don't want to have to come all this way for nothing. I suppose if I can't meet with Cassius, I could at least go shopping in Grancel. They should probably be getting the new lineup of stuffed toys around now. I wonder which one I should get. Maybe the bear, or a crocodile once in a while would be nice. Excuse me, young lady. The general can meet with you now. Really? Good day, sir. Thank you. You must be Annalise, I assume. Yes, I am. Welcome to Leiston Fortress. The general is waiting. Please follow me. Oh, thank goodness. I seriously thought I was going to have to go home without getting to see him. I'm terribly sorry for the wait. Well, please follow me. You got it, sir. Here we go. Haven't seen this place in a while. I brought your visitor, sir. Very good. You may return to your duties. Thank you, sir. I'm really sorry about the delay there, Annalise. No, don't be. I'm more than thankful you took the time out of your busy schedule to speak with me at all. It's the least I could do for someone from my old line of work. It's been a while since we last met, though, hasn't it? You've become a seasoned veteran before I knew it. I'd certainly like to think I have. Can't have it still sore ahead of me while she's abroad, can I? It's just what rivals do. So they do. I'm looking forward to seeing just how stronger the two of you can become. You won't be disappointed. Getting to the point, I was pleased to hear that old Master Kai-Fi is still in good health. I believe it was because of him that you came here today? Yes, that's right. I didn't realize you were an acquaintance of his before this. I certainly am. In short, he's the man who taught me the way of the sword. That was over 20 years ago by this point. The first time we met was when I was back at the military academy, so I studied under him. I still remember the harsh training sessions he gave here at Leiston like they were yesterday. Really? Is there any special reason you didn't say you knew him before? You knew I was his granddaughter, didn't you? I did. By the time I first met you, I had long given up the path of the sword. It didn't feel appropriate in my eyes to act as if I was a student in line of that. Gotcha. I haven't seen him in about 10 years, I think. He does write to me on occasion, but how is he these days? Does he still have that same old whim and vigor? Yep, he really doesn't act his age at all. Still, if you let me get right to the point, the reason I came here is to continue the discussion I had with you 10 years ago. Oh? To tell you the truth, Pappy still laments the fact that you have left the path of the sword. That was why he wrote to me when he heard you returned to the army. He wondered whether you returning to the military may mean you were also ready to pick up a sword again. So this is it. He'd like to know directly from you how you feel. I see. Well, it's a great honor that after so many years he still cares so much about an inexperienced and utterly lacking swordsman like me. Yet I'm afraid my answer is that I still have no intention of taking up a blade again. Can I ask you why? You certainly can, but I'm not sure how to put my answer. This has always been on my mind too. I always wondered what could prompt someone so skilled with a sword that they even gained the title Divine Blade to leave it all behind. And I don't mean to make light of your skill with your staff and say it's inferior, nothing like that. It's just hard to wrap my head around why you did what you did, and this little part of me can't accept it either. Especially now that you returned to the army, why can't you return to being a swordsman? Unless you believe that the staff is stronger than the sword after all. No, not at all. I just believe a staff to be a more fitting weapon for me as I am now. Staves are a symbol of protection, which are used more for keeping enemies at bay than cleaving through them. You say that as if all swords are good for his cutting and killing. That's not true. I fight because I want to protect things just like you do. As a swordsman, as a bracer, and as myself. Are you telling me the swordsmanship Pappy taught me isn't going to let me do that? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you to take your time out of your day so I could come and shout at you. But I can't accept what you're saying. Up until all of what happened here in Liberl, I've never felt any doubts that swordsmanship was the right path for me. In the end, all of what happened just served me to remind me how powerless I really am. And now, I feel like no matter how hard I try, I'll always be a rookie. I'll never be strong enough to do what I want to. Now I see. Perhaps this is fate. I see Master Kai hasn't changed one bit. He's the same firecracker he always was. What do you mean? I'm afraid as I am now, I'm not able to answer the questions you're asking me. But I know someone else who can. What's he planning to do out here? I really want to know who he called to. Oh, there you are. Are you all ready to begin? Indeed I am. I never expected to have to wear this uniform again though, especially not so soon. I almost think you enjoyed messing with people. Not doing it to bully you. You know as well as I do, your usual work clothes aren't well suited for this kind of thing. You're Colonel Richard! I realize this may sound a little silly coming from a man wearing this uniform, but I'm no longer a colonel, young lady. Sorry. So, Mr. Richard then, or Alan. You can call me whatever you wish, though no need for the Mr. Meanwhile, I believe you are an analyst, a senior bracer with the guild. You know me. I'm not the former commander of the intelligence division for nothing. I know about all the bracers in this country. I see. But how did you end up being here? Actually, Richard was who I was just meeting before I spoke with you. Really? In short, I decided to start up a new research company as a civilian. So while I may not be part of the army anymore, I can definitely see myself continuing to need to work with it in the future. So I decided to come here in order to discuss the matter with Cassius in hopes of maintaining a good relationship between us in the future. I get it now. Wait, is the person you mentioned earlier? That's right. I want the two of you to fight one another. Wait a second, this is all a bit sudden, isn't it? Especially if I'm going to be fighting the famous Colonel Richard. Is that so? You don't want to know the answer to the question you asked me earlier then? I believe any doubts you have towards swordsmanship can only be dispelled through using it. Focus not on whether you win or lose, but on pouring all you have into the battle, and you should find the answers you seek. Alright then. I'm not sure I'll make much of an opponent, but I'll do what I can. Not every day one has the chance to test their skills against a relative of the 8-Leaved School's founder, and maybe you could see what you can do. Begin. Alright. I think it's another one where it doesn't matter if we win or lose, but I will try to win. Just like Cassius said.
Think you're clever?
Oh god.
Die with honor.
Please don't one-shot me. Okay, didn't. Good. Do you have something that heals you or something? I'm guessing you have arts for healing, but... these are pretty bad, all of them. Low heals. I guess he just used his ult, so let's use ours. That's so little damage. I doubt we're winning this. Oh, this hurts. I need to dodge that. That's why I did the agility buff. That's a dodge. That's good. Get another Terran thing. Oh god. Okay, that's good. I really don't do too much damage, do I? But if you just keep missing like this, I mean, we have a chance. Oh, we need the agility buff again. Very important we have this up. Let's get the cheap heal on. Cheap heal again. We need to get a dodge. Nice, dodge. Let's get an EP charge now while we're not in a hurry. And he got the hit, which is bad. Let's get a full heal. Perhaps since we can ult him. We're getting progress. Oh, we didn't dodge though. Let's get another heal. I'm scared of him ulting soon again. Perhaps he won't ult again, but I have a feeling he will. Can we please get a dodge in? No. I'm running out of EP too. We really need a dodge. And oh, the agility buff is gone. This is really bad. I think we have to do this and hope he doesn't kill me. Ah, I'm alive. Heal, 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 heal. Nice. Heal again and then agility debuff or agility buff straight after this. Hopefully dodge now. We need a dodge. Or actually, let's ult. One more ult and he's down, but we need to dodge now. I didn't dodge. I'm dead. Damn, that was close though. We almost got him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I should have known I'd stand no chance. I'm amazed by just how well you did fight though. Alright, the victory is decided. Sheathe your blades. So, Annalise, how did the swordsmanship appear to you? Well, he fights using the 8 Leaves School's 5th form, Morning Moon. He's made a few changes to the standard form, but it's largely a style based around sword drawing techniques. Well, okay, I noticed a bit more than just technical details like that. But did you notice? One thing I realized while fighting him, Richard swings his sword as if perfectly synchronized to my breathing. The second I go on the offense, he reacts without fail. In that sense, it feels like his swordsmanship is more defensive than offensive, I suppose. That defensive stance matches perfectly with the form he uses in combat, and the result is very natural, very powerful swordsmanship. Oh, What I can't work out is why you're so focused on fighting defensively to begin with. I mean, I assume it's because you want to protect something, but what? Annalise. Yes? I wield a sword for but one single reason. The reason is to protect this country. Everyone has at least something that they wish to protect in this world. Perhaps that is a person, such as their family or loved ones. Perhaps it is a belief or ideology that they hold dear. Just as the things we seek to protect are different, so too are the ways we choose to do it. In my case, the way I choose to protect what I care about just happens to perfectly suit the defensive swordsmanship you noticed. Although I can only imagine how comical it must sound to hear a criminal who threatened this nation talk about wanting to protect it. Well, not really. Richard, you... Please don't say anything, General. Her Majesty may have chosen to pardon me for what I did, but that doesn't make this crime simply disappear. Still, just her desire to protect Liberl remained even after leaving the army. I can't completely turn my back on mine. It was so that I could do that... that I resolved to leave the army even. It was? You see, Annalise, to me, one's position in life is just a means to an end, and when you wish to achieve whatever you wish to do. I think that's true for one's choice of weapon as well, wouldn't you agree? Well, what's important isn't what weapon you choose, but what you choose to do with it. What inspires you to take it up and use it to fight. The reason I chose to put my sword aside and take up a staff is those feelings had changed, that is all. So, Annalise, any more thoughts? I should just use my sword in the way that best fits me to do what I want. That's what you're trying to say, right? Sure is, you beat me to it. You're Master Kaifai's granddaughter, alright. Very quick to catch on to things. I'm just as quick at forgetting things too, though. But I finally get where you're coming from. Really? I'm happy to hear that. Could I ask you to pass my answer on to Master Kaifai then? Consider it done. I'm sure you'll understand. I feel honored a lot today from having the opportunity to face off against you. I do hope I'll have the chance again one day. So do I. You'll both have to make sure you don't neglect your training then. Of course. I wouldn't dream of giving it any less than 100%. Really? It sounds like that was quite the fruitful experience. It sure was. I'm guessing this was Papa's plan all along. He knew exactly what would happen if I went to ask Cassius what I did. That's why he asked. I must have sounded a little unsure of myself in the last writer I wrote in. See, like master, like pupil. Incidentally, while I hate to spring this on you before you even have a chance to settle back in, a lot of work built up while you were away. There's even a request from the mayor too, so I really need to get right on it all. If anything, you should be grateful. All this work will give you a chance to refine your skills with that new mindset of yours, won't it? That's one way of looking at it, sure. So, Pappy, well, I bet you knew all along. It looks like Cassius has no intentions of taking up the way of the sword again, ever again. But thanks to seeing him, I ended up being given a chance to examine my own swordsmanship. Up until now, I thought it was all about getting stronger or faster, things like that. But now I finally realized that what's far more important than either of those things is why you take up your sword in the first place, your feelings. I feel like now I finally understand why I was never able to defeat you, no matter how many times we fought. I might not be the best student in the world, but I'll keep giving my training all I've got. Love, Annalise. Toy Story swordsmanship finished. It's a shame we didn't win that fight. We got very close to it. You might even get a reward if you do, but we might come back to them later. I don't feel too interested in sitting and clicking through all that dialogue again, and it's kind of obvious you're not really supposed to win per se. Because there's no retry option. Perhaps there is a retry option when you do them the second time. Would be nice if they have that. Because I think I can go back to these anytime. If I had realized a bit earlier to use the agility buff, then it would have gone better, I think. But I was a bit late on catching on to using that. Of course, a bit better RNG wouldn't have been bad, like dodging a few more things or whatever. But that's no excuse. You can't count on that. Well, let's continue on then, I guess. Did we go to the lodge for that? I think. And we can go to the forest. Yes. This is a different vibe than the first time we were here. Wow, this forest is so beautiful. It certainly is pretty, but don't you think it's odd? The leaves of coniferous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? Most don't, but there are some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember their names though. Rios would know better than me, but well, I see, don't mind me then. Actually wait, the trees near the lodge are the same variety as these, aren't they? Those were still green too. Yes, your first guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. We better be careful. Let's make a save. I like this music. In general, the sound music in this game is very nice. The music in general in all of these games are really nice, actually. Everyone might not share that opinion, but I sure do. New monsters to fight. I guess these aren't new. We did fight them once before.
Night.
Alright, let's check what Annalise has for bonuses. Okay, just general stats. I'm guessing when we're doing stuff that is just very difficult, we're gonna be using those more, not just to step with, but... Lily Necklace, please save us from these chests as messages. We're out of ideas! Okay, so it's possible to go south, but also east. This is a new monster. Weak to earth. This one is also, they're all weak to earth, but we don't have any earth on every character. Olivia doesn't either. I think it's Chloe. No, it's actually just Kevin that does. Interesting, the death thing doesn't actually apply to everyone. Oh, and it's block turn. Oh well. Shoot it!
Alright, what's next?
That's a lot of blue. We like to see it. Guessing this river is gonna have stuff in it. So we know they will not die from a single stone impact from Kevin. That is now confirmed. Let's also use a Hellgate then. I don't think the others need to do anything. We can have him into one. Bit overkill, I think.
Not bad.
Oh, we like getting this many blue. Very nice. Celestial Bomb. Can't even sleep in peace. Very melancholic music. Actually, I don't think it's worth using Earth against them. It's better to just Hellgate here. Block turn.
Alright, what's next?
Yes, give me all that blue. Triplet ice. Give it back, that wasn't yours. Question, is this way forward then, or is this the other way forward? And how do I know without testing? Could test, but...
Alright, what's next?
HP 4. The chest is empty and it smells like old people. Let's get the boots back on actually. Agility and movement. We don't need that on you. Joshua could use that though. Chloe doesn't really need it. I guess the agility is good for her though. Do we go here or do we go down? I don't know. I say we try going down over there first, because that's closer to the beginning of the area. More chance this isn't the right way forward. Yeah. Start or even. Bring me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who shares that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. But that's definitely Estelle and Joshua then. Now that we found the door, we can go there when we get Estelle. Most insane thing to get spoiled about game? You're telling me Estelle's gonna be in the game? How crazy isn't that? I thought Estelle was gonna be the final boss. I thought the Lord of Phantasma was Estelle. No! Okay. Go, Joshua. Kill them.
That's that. Let's move out.
Hellgate spam. Feels like we're back to the end game of like the Liber Arc era of SC. Then we did, well, we did White Gehenna more than we did Hellgate, but still, here we spam.
Let's move out.
Sludge cookie. The aromatic hickory lining of this chest permeated the sludge cookies with a mouth-watering flavor. Oh, it's actually correct chest message. You know, I'm worth a hell of a lot more separate than that lousy trinket you just took. I like it when they write chest messages that are accurate to the things we just looted. That's good. Cavalry Cross. You found a plank of wood, but it seems to be nailed down. Also, I wonder if the chest loot we get is actually dependent on who we're using in our party. I'm guessing it's not, because we did get Sin's weapon before. And we don't have Sin in our party. I just thought since we got a Chloe weapon now, and we have Chloe in the party. But I guess Julia just used the same weapon as Chloe, so it counts for 2 people. Same with Olivia's guns, it's for Gisette as well.
That's that. Let's move out.
Don't know if there are gonna be any more that share the same weapons though. Actually, maybe Annalis's weapon is also a sword, like a rapier. Maybe it counts as a different sword since it's not actually a rapier, but it's like a normal sword, whatever you want to call that. This sound can actually go on for a while. I would be fine with that. It's pleasant. Some nice calm combat, nice music, vibes.
Nicely done.
Approaching 200 victories now. What if there's gonna be another door that requires 200 victories? Oh, stay away! Please don't come any closer. That sounds like, yeah, it does. Is it him again? Yes, it is him. Oh god. I didn't mean any harm, I swear. I'll never do anything like that ever again. So please spare my pitiful life. The goddess just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved! My saviors, please help me! Do we even have a choice? I don't want his death on my conscience any more than you do, so no, not really. It's only 100, but... Oh, that was enough.
Done yet.
Joshua, your ult is so good. It's so good. That was terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be part of Ouroboros? How do you keep getting yourself into these messes? You're so rude. I didn't end up in this situation because of my own error. It was the result of a tale so tragic, anyone who heard it would be moved to tears. I think there's a more pressing issue here, to be honest. How did you even get here ahead of us? That's a good question. Did you get through the second and third planes warp circles before us somehow? After parting ways with you at the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fought back with all the skill and grace I'm known for. But during the fight, I was engulfed in some kind of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle. Clearly I've been chosen by Adios herself to be the hero of a new story. Kevin, you think... Yeah, sounds like he's just ended up getting drawn into one of those vortexes that pop up in the battle every so often and make things vanish. Damn though, ending up all the way here on the 4th plane just because of that is some luck. Yes, truly. Lost for words, I see. Not that I can blame you for being in awe of my good fortune. We're in awe, right? Anyway, you said you ended up in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? Did you decide to start looking around? Well, and this time, you're the one with the good question. You were saying things like, I didn't mean any harm and I'll never do anything like that ever again earlier. What was that about? Whatever do you mean? I have absolutely no idea. Will one of you say something? That was merely the result of me being so relieved to finally be out of more danger. I think I know what happened now. You were so hungry that you went and tried to grab those beastmen's food, huh? Well, I don't think you really have any reason to feel ashamed, though. Everyone needs to eat. Gilbert, do you want to come back to the base with us? That might be an idea. We got plenty of food and water back there. Save you, Petey. I was able to steal at least a month's worth of food from them already. I'm not going to need any more for quite a while. And it's mine, and mine only. I won't give any of you so much as a crumb. So long, losers. He's incapable of listening, isn't he? Is he planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows, but all we can do is leave him to his own devices for now if he doesn't want our help. I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his mind. Indeed. Well, we'll just have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does then. Okay, Gilbert party member? I don't actually know if that's a thing, by the way, I don't remember. Possible, I guess. We have seen him use a lot of things in combat. Oh, guard turn again. Oh no. Actually, I wasted this. I shouldn't have. Maybe we should switch from Kevin having the absorb thing to Chloe having... Oh, not the absorb, the auto CP thing. We could give this to him instead. Crimson Eye is very strong. What if we gave another Crimson Eye to him though? No, there's a thought. But no. Let's have Prevent Seal put on this. That's what she had last game. If we're lucky, we'll actually get more of them this time. We're blasting through these enemies. Sepis. Say, what year is this? I lost count. Is it 1203, I think? At least no other Trails games are in 1203. I don't know if we have some way of telling actually. Because we don't have any newspapers in this game. I don't even know if the newspapers had dates in them. Surely they did. I mean, they're newspapers. Gatling gear. EP Cut 4. The chest was made of state-of-the-art freshener technology. The first step toward beating kleptomania is admitting that there's a problem. Olivier, you're getting an EP Cut 4. Should give you some... Oh, he has Death Scream now. Ho ho. Which means we can upgrade you. We want to get him Cast 2. I thought we gave everyone Cast 2, but no. The only one that has Class 2 is Olivier and Chloe. Although maybe there's gonna be a Cast 3. There was in the previous game, but it was kind of bad because it nerfed you. So we got a Tida weapon in case we do use her again. I guess we will when we get the agate and we do that door. Not that I'm sure when we're getting that. Agate, I mean. These are not new. We're doing kind of fine with what we have, so let's not spend any money or anything. Anything new here? Attack 4? Yes. Perhaps get one more of those. Still can't afford. We can afford a Cast 2, but like I said, maybe we'll get better ones in time. And it might even be worth considering pivoting some people. Let's get an EP4 though. That is good. What would he get even more crazy abilities if we do this? Yes, I see the bar expanding. I don't know what he got though. Abyss Fall, I think. Which means we can give someone else. Like we could give either Kevin or Joshua. I think giving it to Hare is the best. Or we can give him Attack 4. Do we have an Evade 4? No. we don't. Alright, I forgot Kevin even has an attack thing equipped. We're already getting quite strong in this game, but we're also using better arts people. Kevin is the only one here that doesn't really have a good quartz thing. And Joshua isn't perfect either, I guess. But both Chloe and Olivier have straight line ornaments. Is the boss gonna be down there, I guess? I think so. Let's use all our... let's just use our S-crafts then and kill this. Hopefully they just die with this. And we're going to recharge. I think there's gonna be a new boss down there, so... Kidney daggers. I hope my contents were speedrun worthy. Oh, I never thought about speedrunning in this game. I don't know. I think it would be kind of bad because there's so much dialogue and there's no skip button for cutscenes. It wouldn't feel very fun, I think. Clicking through all that dialogue every time. I guess you wouldn't do the like doors in this game unless they give you something really good. Most of them just give money, and I think you could do without the money. Depends on what difficulty you're running, I guess. The money here is kind of good because we can get gear. You can also trade the Sepith though, so farming might actually be faster for getting money than doing those. I think they give you money just so you feel like you get something, anything at all, from doing them. Gameplay wise, that's not the story. I like the story though, they're very nice. It's also like the only game that does it in the series, so. From what I know, I haven't played the newer ones, so. Yeah, here we go. Shara! Getting you next then. Shara! Darling Shara! Charizard! So she's our lady this time, huh? Makes sense that we'd find nothing but braces on one of their training grounds. But I have to defeat her so we can get her ceilings down. Here's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Joshua, go! Let's actually use Olivier's too. That's here. The others will get saved though. We won't be able to interrupt that. Let's get Kevin makes our recast with him then. We're gonna get hit by this Shara. And Ariel. Damn, that hurts. Let's take the crit crown and buff us with defense. Confuse. Bit annoying. I'm thinking what the best play here. It might just be attacking. The Death Scream would be really good to get off here. It might just die though. Oh, she didn't attack. I don't know why, but we'll take it. No, don't kill. I should have done a heal instead of that. One hit on Chloe and she's dead. We need to interrupt this. But that's gonna make it harder for her to ult. But we need to. It will just instantly dead otherwise. Oh, miss. Oh, please. That's a super slow cast. Get a heal on... Kevin. Perhaps have him Celestial Bomb Olivier. Go, Joshua! Phantom Red! Okay, just Shara left now. Oof, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. We have Thelas on her, right? We don't have Thelas on our main healer. Ah, that's not ideal. Get Kevin up. Does Joshua have Thelas? No. Heal Kevin. Ah, she's quick casting Ariel. How is she doing that so fast? I want us to survive, but I don't know how we go about doing that. This maybe? This heal is gonna get off after her turn. No, kicked him out. And he can't heal himself in time. Got any food that we could use? This, I guess. Hope he survives. He did survive. Start a revive on Olivier. Ah, come on! And now how do we keep Olivier alive? I don't know how we do that. How fast can you get a heal up? Too slow. Let's have you... Wait, that's only 20. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, and she resists debuffs. There we go. Joshua immediately getting hit in the face. Okay, now everyone is full HP. Okay, good. Time to start doing damage. Okay. Stop interrupting him, if you would. Again, another fight where it's very hard to get healing in. It's extremely fast. She resists every kind of debuff we want to do on her. Ah, this doesn't reach him even. Waste of an ult. Let's get his ult off then, because he's probably gonna die. Oh, nice dodge. Heal Joshua. Nice miss again. Interrupt this. Final thing. Nice, we did it. Definitely the toughest of them so far though. Actually, we're not safe yet. I like it, it says heals with love. There we go.
Not done yet.
Sealing Stone. Nice. Now we should be able to set Shara free too. I can hardly wait to feel her in my arms again at long last. To the garden, my friends. I think we had some doors to do with her. I don't remember what door. I think it was one of the long story ones. Might actually be the rest of the episode if it's as long as the Chloe one. Grimsel Fortress. Huh? That's not Shara, is it? Huh? Oh, what? Oh my. Oh my goodness. She cut her hair, huh? Yep, about a month or so ago. She got herself some new duds to match too. This isn't like me at all. I haven't had anywhere near enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. No, there's no stopping me now. Poor Manadorina, tonight we're going to settle this once and for all. Huh? Nice to see you, Shara. Joshua, how long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? And this is just me, or did you put on some muscle while you were away? You look stronger. Thanks, I'm happy to hear that. Be it as it may, I can't believe you still haven't come out of my presence. How could you disregard your dear Olivia Lindheim, your loyal servant, and the man who forever holds the key to your heart? Olivia? Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. This whole place is kind of bizarre too. Can someone explain what's going on here? We will, so calm down, okay? I can hardly blame you for being so surprised. Your reaction's par for the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I'd have a pretty hard time believing all of what you said was even possible. It's easy to chalk this up as just another alcohol-induced dream or another of Lucy's hallucinations. No, illusions, not... What did I just say? What word did I just say? Hallucinate? No, illusions, yes. No doubt. Oh, woe is me. How could you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe that I am the one, the only, true Olivier? I said, under ordinary circumstances, Olivier. There's no need for the dramatics. First, what would be the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre to begin with? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. True enough. Thanks for believing us. So I take it you're up for helping us then. We could sure use you. I'd be happy to. When I think about how Estelle's most likely been dragged into this place too, how could I think to say no? I wouldn't be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis now, would I? Thanks, Shara. You're a true model of a woman. Cheers, we appreciate it. Anyway, we've given you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently, we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane, so that's where we'll be resuming from. Right. I've used facilities like the lock before as a trainee back in the day. Since you found both me and Annalise there so far, perhaps the other sealing stones you find there will contain people who train there too? Sounds plausible enough. That means the chance we'll find Estelle there is high. Or I don't know, maybe we'll find Kurt, Grant and Karna? It's not impossible. They've certainly been to Laloc, but they want more as instructors. I don't think they've ever been as purely trainees the way you, Estelle and I have. Alright. Hey Shara, do you know if Agatha has ever trained there before? Dad, you mentioned it, yes, he has. Cassie supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. That was about 4 years ago, I think. Oh, that means both him and Estelle might be trapped here. It's possible, yeah. They're both fine. I'm certain of it. But anyway, we now only have one of the 3 ordeals remaining. Indeed. So we'll find who else is trapped inside training grounds soon enough, and then all that remains is for us to rescue them. Yep, so as soon as we're ready, let's move. And we're gonna have her in, because we definitely have a door for her to do. I don't know what the door is about, but it was in Gransel, I think. Oh, Shara, have you spoken to Rias yet? She's kind of unusual, but she seems like a really interesting person. If If alcohol is what you desire, my dear Shara, then I shall be happy to provide. This beverage I acquired from that great tree has quite the fragrance, and a taste to match. Unfortunately, however, I haven't a clue of the maker or year. You do know inviting her to drink with you is going to end with you vomiting in the fountain, right? I was surprised when I saw your new haircut, Shara. I'd heard you'd been growing your hair out since your troop days. I had. But well, after all that happened, I just felt like a change, I suppose. So I cut it. Alright, suits you. Why, thank you. I see her new icon too. Look at that. Let's actually go to Rias then. See if Shara will comment on it. Kevin's always been like that. Even now nothing has changed. He's selfish, he's arrogant, he's self-centered. He also needs to act like he can handle everything by himself at all times. He's just a sorry excuse for a human being. So this is the famous sister, huh? She seems kind of mad at you though, Kevin. Oh boy, I think I better make my exit. I didn't know how Kevin was like when he was growing up. That must have been really tough for you, Therese. Crap, Sweet Teal is actually buying it all. Whoa, that's just awful. I had no idea he was that bad as a kid. She's exaggerating every detail just to take her side. We're getting quite a motley crew here though. I don't know if we keep getting people for every chapter, because if we do, we're gonna end up with like 20 people in our party. I had an important meeting to attend at military HQ tomorrow too, but it looks like I'll have no choice but to miss it. I take it these armed beastmen we encountered are another reflection of the Lord of Phantasma's unpleasant tastes. But whatever, I'm tired of putting up with their ridiculous games at this point. Let's keep pressing on. I think that's everyone spoken to. Yes. I think it's a moon door then. This one then. Dancer with silver locks. It was a while since we saw this door. It's gonna be the third long door we do. The dancer with silver locks, only then shall the door open. Yes. A shred to your memory fragment and my blessing. Year 1202 of the Septian calendar. Roland. Scheherazade. Scheherazade. A 1202 must have been the first games then, because Olivia is here. Huh, where am I? You feeling alright? Sure I haven't had too much to drink. Boy, that dream really brought back many memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. I see you got yourself nice and plastered. You may want to watch what you're saying though. He's still young, but no one will believe it if you start talking like that. She's right. Shara. Oh, I thought you'd be out for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass then. Please, mercy. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivia another bottle over. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. Fine, I guess I'll have to go get the bottle myself. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Scheherazade, he's literally only just gotten up. At least start him off with some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. You can have both, problem solved. Spare me, I'll die. By the way, you remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Down what? Booze, we're talking booze, baby. Scheherazade began pouring alcohol onto Olivia's head. That should go in his mouth, Scheherazade. You schwa? Oh, silly me. Yeah. "5 years ago. Grand Soul. Making deliveries in a city like this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where next? Arboreal Villa? No way I have to go all the way there. This is why I hate cities. Hey Bracer, out on the job again. Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't have been interesting working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really gotta go too. See ya. Excuse me. Gransel City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days War came to an end. The scars that had left were slowly healing and life was returning to Liberl. People gathered into cities and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived urban trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in Liberl at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. There's no one here. If you have a request, please write it on one of the forms to the right and place it in this box. Bracer Guild, Gransel Branch. Looks like it. I wonder if they'd mind if I use their phone. I'm pooped. I feel more like a slave than a bracer with all this menial work getting dumped on me. Oh hello, are you here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? It's Sherzad Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young that I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Aina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? I don't know what date to stand around chatting. There are only 2 braids at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh really? I'm terribly sorry, I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Oh, my apologies. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sites and such. The size of the place is rather daunting, so I'm sure you can manage. Imagine, but with a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'll be able to enjoy all that Gransel has to offer without fearing getting lost. You gotta be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier. So I'm going to have to look elsewhere if you want a body for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to... Or hell, just go look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. I just want to live in a box all our life. Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch to get promoted to senior bracer. If you find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. Looks like this isn't going to work. I really am sorry for troubling you, but... Oh, who do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at this time. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gotten it into her head the braces are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Sherzad. Well, what is it? Do what you want. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. You've got no reason not to help. But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you finish this request, I'll write you your letter of recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? This seems like way too simple a job to be awarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but then I'm counting on you with this job too. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. Appreciate your assistance. This should hopefully do her good. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon, it just gets worse. I do apologize, I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. That aloof man of talking shit just makes me want to smash something. So, where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the little department store just in case. In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. Oh, we can equip stuff. She even has a special image and everything. Does that mean this is gonna be a long... She's level 10! This is the Fisherman's Guild, huh? I wonder how you join. Wait, we can explore everywhere in the city in this? Damn. It's time for a Fisherman's Guild to finally establish a presence here in the capital itself. I had to sell my house to make this a reality. But no matter. All I need to do is live here in this building. Did you hear the news about the Masters of Valeria Lake? Apparently they made their way out of the lake and have made Grand Solaire their new feeding ground. I need to get all this work here finished and go take a look. I'll just look around a little bit. It's gonna be so much if we look around everywhere. Hey there, up for some delicious candy. We've got plenty of varieties to cater to everyone's tastes. If we see a new one... Oh, Miss Charizard. You do know this way leads out of the city, right? The department store is in the east block of the city. We need to travel back up the road and turn right after the guild. I know that. I'm looking around. I started this off with my friend who I go way back with, Tom. He's got his technical expertise and I got the management experience. Together, I'm sure we'll make this work. Guess it might not be too much important stuff. I made a simple mistake, that's all. I like how they usually make excuses for everywhere I'm going. Look at our store. Have a look around and let me know if something catches your eye. Yeah, that's really that much to see. Let's try going north too. You know the department store is this way. Seem to be getting a lot of customers from other countries here lately. I suppose they must all be coming here on vacation. I certainly don't mind. It's always nice when this place is lively. Feels like people are already beginning to forget the war we all endured. It was only mere years ago that we had droves of evacuees flooding into the city, trying to get away from the fighting elsewhere. And it feels like everyone's already forgotten all of that. Can we talk to Kurt, I wonder? Request: changing road lamps, rural avenue monster extermination, parcel delivery, at least highway safety check, help with moving, medicinal help procurement, traveler escort, lost property search, parcel delivery, fixed roof, oversee dangerous goods transport. Wow, it never stops amazing me just how work Kurt can burn through. What's something like changing road lamps even doing on here? He sure knows how to take on the dull stuff. There are no requests on the board. Bah! Thank you very much again for agreeing to take my request. Oh, not at all. I should be apologizing there were no braces here to take me first around. Speaking of, I should have introduced myself sooner. My name is Kurt Narden. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Narden. My name is Aina, and you can save the long introduction for later. You'll find it's just a client. By the way, Kurt, can I have the key to the storage for a while? I'll go take care of that monster under the west block while I'm out. Shouldn't take long at all. I was under the impression you were in the middle of escorting this young lady around the city. I also seem to recall saying that you should disregard all other jobs on the board until that was done. I sincerely hope you weren't ready to take a civilian on a monster extermination request. Crap. No, I wouldn't dream of it. I was just thinking I might drop by the sewers on my way back after finishing this job. I've explained this several times to you before, Charizard. Our brace's worth is not defined by their strength in battle. It's defined by their ability to help others. If that strength isn't being used for the good of the community, it serves no purpose. Bah. I feel as though I'm repeating myself for Charizard, but... Okay, I get it. You want me to focus on helping people and not just getting stronger, I hear you. But that's easy for you to say when you're super strong already. I see. She sure is. There was one time a while back where he was just walked past the water monster and beat it like that, a single strike. He hadn't even changed the speed he was walking, just done. It was insane, I couldn't believe my eyes. I remember that one. I wouldn't have done that if not for the fact that I arranged to meet with someone soon after. If more time had been available, I would have thought it using more ordinary tactics. One shouldn't fight carelessly just because his or her foe is a simple monster. Not as insane as how stubborn he is though. So Anna, this is the Bracer Guild. Yes? Let's head on over. By some miracle of the universe, Anton actually ended up getting accepted into Janus. By the same miracle, I did too. I only took the exam because there's nothing better to do. I can only assume Adios is playing a prank on the two of us or something. The sun rays are warm, the clouds are white and fluffy, the breeze is gentle. Look, Ricky, it's like the whole world is blessing us. Hooray for school life! I like you get to see his journey more over time where like later we see him in Janus, but now he's getting accepted into it. He did say he had to retake a year in Chloe's story, so like let's just go in the department store. I like how the very first thing she wants to do is blow all her money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Please, Adios, I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? I love this, look really complicated too. The Charizard. What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second. Ah, she's having some problem with people. That's why she wants an escort, I guess. She's not stupid enough to just ask it for the city purpose. She has another thing going here. Well, the famous ice cream stand. And I brought 2 ice cream cones from the stall. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You'll like this, promise. It's really nice. That's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. It might be a bit risky, but hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't even talk about? Well, it's just that I realized I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. I'm not going to talk, huh? Well, fine, be that way. Can we make our way back there so I can go get it? Fine, whatever, I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you, well, shall we be going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. Why do I have 0 EP? Does she not have... Oh, she doesn't have an Orband. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Isn't this the hotel? The building you just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Cranston Castle looks really heavily guarded. I should have known. There's gotta be some way to get past. That way leads to Cranston Castle. Do you wanna go and have a look at it? Yes, I suppose I do. But, looks like I've already cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I wanna know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for. God, this job is such a pain. I'm gonna go catch a breather outside. There she is! What's going on? You stay right where you are. Protect all NPCs. It doesn't have arts. I have no. Oh, let's just attack then, I guess.
Oh, are we done already?
What the? That guy was no amateur. Well, they haven't noticed anything has happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time though. I need to do something. Look, you, it's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything I miss either. Are you listening to me? Shh, please be quiet. Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel guest list. Bah. I figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at the hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. From top to bottom? There she is! Get her! No, don't shout! Hey, did you hear that? It came from over there. There she is! There's our target! The blonde, get her! What's going on? You got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, let's start running. What the hell? Wait. I should have just stayed behind the staircase and waited for them to leave. I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do you want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't try and worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. No use hiding it any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. I suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But the will didn't just say some, he wrote that he intended to leave everything he had. So, well, a super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. So now every relative you have under the sun is onto you like ants trying to get their share. At the very least, I still think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as part of that, you should let him look after all the money you've inherited. Unbelievable. Maybe. His size when he said that kinda scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hi. And now someone's hired these men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see. Most likely that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They're clearly have some experience under their belts. Can't believe they're just able to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. So what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all of this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance? You don't get much stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I could win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Come think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds? That is meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use, which means crap. Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. Ugh. You're fast though, I'll give you that. Now grab her. I'm just dead.
I can't.
Supposed to lose, I guess. Miss Sherazard, are you alright? I'm fine, just get back. Or I'll give you a little more credit for not giving up. If you guys still not caught her. Ah, well. They almost stood a chance against us. Almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? Oh. There's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to skip to the west block. That's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go do that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you... 1, 2... Well, what are you... There. What is that? A smoke grenade? My eyes! Ah! Where'd it go? What? What is this smell? Is that mustard gas? Wait up! How did they not get affected by it? Don't let them get away! Why do you even have that thing? What was the point of knocking that guy out too? It's locked. Get out of the way! Tried to take out the wire and jammed it into the keyhole. Come on, hurry! Wait, get back here, damn it! That's no use, it's locked. Out of the way, I'll get it open. Should I use another one of these canisters? I got pepper ones too. Pepper, do you make these things yourself? I got a few original blends of my own, yes. They're originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though, you think it works? You don't need to find out now, it might get blown back in here. I won't budge. Someone bring an axe, we're gonna have to smash it open. Damn. You. Looks like we brought ourselves some time. What were we thinking? What kind of insane maniac just uses a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Surely. But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Where did you even learn how to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I think you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any of the things I have. But there's a few famous spy novels I remember reading, and there's a scene in which the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. She learned from a book? I take it back, Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me take this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or not even have worked. I want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all, let's get going. Being serious like this always brings back unpleasant memories. It feels like my instincts are coming right back though. Why did you suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. Be careful and stay close to me. There are bound to be monsters here. Right. Make a save. Is there a reason to explore in this thing, I wonder? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, there's chests here. Nice, the music from the first game. I mean, we're not exactly strong though, we'll easily die in here. Oops. I wonder if I can even hurt them.
Seems you came up.
Like this, are we just dead here? This is kind of weird for nightmare difficulty because we don't have anything. That doesn't even kill them, I'm just dead. But heal them? Okay. What is... Now you're messing with me, game. Now you're being a prankster, making me fight in the sewers again. At least I killed it now. Ah, she did hurt it. Yes, hit her instead of me. That's a lot better. That's the way forward, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. So we really should try leveling up.
Oh, are you done already?
Oh, she got her ice break now. At least she has that now. Terror Bomb. So tell me, how effective was that expired medicine? Which one? What are you talking about, game? Just a second. Okay, let's continue. That's one chest. Terror Bomb. I'm empty now, but when I was younger, adventurers couldn't keep their hands off me. That's kind of bad. The thing weak against attacks is forcing me to attack it. Oops. It's gonna blow up on me too. Don't kill her. Oh, now she died though. Come on, why did you go hit that? Didn't Sharon tell you not to do stupid stuff like that? And just like the previous conversation we had, I was like, don't do stupid shit, and she proceeds to do stupid shit. I can't cancel this. Oh, I don't miss. I think we're dead. Yep.
Can't be.
This area is gonna be prime example of what I consider to be bad difficulty, because we can't really play the video game against it. Like now, I'm just getting hit. I have one thing I can do in combat.
Seems you came up.
Hopefully we can level a few times, I was gonna say, but...
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah, I won't avoid the fights, because if there's gonna be bosses in here, we're gonna need the XP. At least you can hit them. Okay, that's it for this area. We're not gonna use the item we have though. We're gonna need it for bosses and stuff. Oh, we're dead. Oh, actually no, it's alright. Hit this, we should kill... Now we just hope this one doesn't hit me. If it hits me, we're dead. Didn't hit me. Oh, we actually did win. Nice.
Oh, are we done already?
It feels a bit RNG though, because they just gotta hit... If they hit Aina, we're fine. If they hit Chara, we're dead. She recovers HP every fight. I don't do that. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Good. Fine. Good job, Aina. Nice hit. We got the level, so we're full HP. It is nice having the music from the first game though.
Seems
Feels like we're actually playing it. Oh! Which way is forward? Not here, I guess. Or actually, I think this is forward. No! That thing is very tanky. I think we're gonna die here a few times. Yeah. She might just die to the explosion even if we do kill it now. Yeah. Bad idea having her be a melee character when there's explosive enemies. And I can't heal her either. No, don't go close to it. It's gonna blow you up and kill you. Oh, that again. Death Farmer 9000 this area. I wish we had arts at least, so we could fight the enemies that explicitly state weak to physical or weak to art attacks with arts. $17 HP. I could S-craft it, but I don't want to do that. I want to use it against the boss. Please miss. No. We go again. It didn't level. Oh, I thought we killed the enemies down here already. No, it missed. I know that.
Can't be.
At least I was right when I said this chapter would take the rest of the episode, because we're gonna sit here dying for 50 minutes. Let's go down here. Yes, preemptive attack, good. I miss. Come on, why can I miss when I only can attack?
Seems you.
Serum powder. Awesome, let's chest bump. When we were playing SC, didn't I say, oh, finally I'm done with the last sewer segment in the Trails game, or like Gransville sewer? I was wrong. I have no idea which way is forward. I'm guessing we need to find some way through this door to get to West Block. There should be some way to open it nearby. Let's start looking and stay close to me. Oh my, that's kind of romantic, don't you think? In what way in this situation romantic? Oh, I hope they would die. I think we're dead now. Unless they miss. They didn't miss.
It can't be.
No. Still didn't die. Now we're dead again.
It can't be.
Weirdly, I made the area for Nightmare this. It's probably fine in normal or whatever when you don't get two shots by enemies. But when you do, it comes down to this. We're rolling a dice every time we play. Until they die. Are they gonna miss me? No. Then we lost.
It can't be.
We go again. Because I'm not allowed to run away either.
It can't be.
There we go.
Oh, well, you're done.
Now she leveled. Now we can play fights normally with some HP. Oh no, why are you going close to the enemy? Haven't you learned anything yet?
Seems
Chest. Turbo. So I heard you like chests, you pervert. Turbo. Do you take joy in yanking out others' insides? Won't move. Is it not budging? Stay quiet for a moment, I'll handle this. Charizard removed the rock from the bottom of the device and placed her head inside. Wow, you really are amazing. Not for this. This isn't all that different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really though. You shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things. We're getting used to them. Why? There are some things in life you're just better off not knowing. And some things you're better off not being able to do. The entire town smelled like a rotting open drain and was reviled even for a slum. The people who ended up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison, those who'd been driven out of the cities, or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to in order to survive and to live to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye, I took. But even then, I didn't end up with enough to live on. There were always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. The surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich when they were out of their mansions. The residential area, full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I'd known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, enough to get by, but not enough for the mansion's owner to notice anything was gone. With a simple piece of wire, I had access to enough mirror to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in order to in the short term. And boy, I paid the price for it. I had it all taken from me by the men of the slums, and ended up being kicked and stomped on until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they said they did as much anyway, so that they could keep living on. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them, and like me. Again and again, I thought about giving it up. Again and again, I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. I hated the fact that I couldn't stop. It was because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I would end up right back where I was. The truth had set me from that place and had made me into a respectable human being. But when I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood above all the rest. No matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how much I used to wait, no matter how I became to my new life. Oh, how used I became to my new life. Okay, I get it now. No matter how much I tried to deny it, I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day, I'm sure I'll end up returning there. That's why I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do doesn't matter. Anything I can pour my heart into that'll let me live in this life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past. Anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. If it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong. Stronger than anyone. Stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all the right things in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I, Lucy? Charizard, are you alright? You're looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing, I'm fine. As soon as I finish this job, Curl will give me the last recommendation I need. I can finally become a real bracer. Then no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. Wait a second. Miss Charizard. As soon as I finish this job, make a save. Which way is it, I wonder? Terror bomb. If you wanted that badly, you could have asked. Is that the way forward then? Or is this the way forward? I don't know. Terror bomb. Sorry, but the legendary item drop is on another chest. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up, you'll break my concentration. Oh, my bad. Charizard took out a wire and inserted it into the keyhole. Ooh, we're finally back on the surface. It's evening too. That took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright though? What? You look kinda pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity, thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She was never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She never seemed out of breath even when we were being chased by those guys, come to think of it. I feel like there are a few times when she was even ahead of me. What is up with this girl? Is this like nothing to her? Are you absolutely sure you don't need to rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like me to share some? It's okay, I'm definitely fine. Right now we need to focus on getting to the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. We might run into a lot of trouble on the way, but the request was to show around this capital. I've done that. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild and this request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. I still feel like it would be a good idea to rest a little though. Are you certain you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? The hell with it all. Hide. I was up all night working that damn story. All night! Who the hell does Natisha think she is? The better the scoop, the harder it needs to be caught. Does she think I don't know that? Ah. What do you think he's talking about? I've got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like those men from earlier. He couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all. I can't be sure. Just look at his eyes though. He doesn't look like a man who makes an honest living to me. I see what you mean. I've come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. I need to proceed carefully and deliberately. Let's see if we can find another route. Oh, if I remember correctly, the house over there is empty. This way, follow me. For radius' sake, if I would have done it already. I don't know what that said. You two patrol the area at the bottom of the stairs. I'll take the area at the top. Wonderful. I guess I'm gonna have to call on Raymond again. Wait, he works the villa now, doesn't he? Just my luck. That's ages away. I swear, this job is bad for my blood pressure. I need some more nicotine on me. Hit me. Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How can we get to the guild like this? I think we're going to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. It won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through. It's just a case of finding one. And I think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as that sounds, I'm not buying it for a real reason. Get a grip, Shara. I can't let my emotion get the better of me. No guarantee we're even safe here, you know. I still think the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild, no matter what we have to do to get there. Hey, where do you think you're going? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we could have from below. This should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. Those men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you the opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. We made it this far, so I think it would be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with the city for someone who claims it's their first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do too. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just not to be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that was what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work we do is based on trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to. Who knows what kind of crimes we could become abetting. Go on, the whole thing about the inheritance was all a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you'd been setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that. Since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Granswell Castle. I really am the one who my grandfather gave his fortune. But I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Granswell Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. That's why there's so many of those men in black around that area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see. So they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, What a mess. Well, okay. For argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Or I'm only hearing about it now. That is... You thought I wanted in on that money, didn't you? If I did, and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunity a greedy girl could dream of to take it when together with you. That's what you thought I'd do, isn't it? I'd play along and then steal it all for myself the second the chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't! That's not it at all. After I lost grandfather, I lived all on my own. But the second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending on me. People who, like you said, were interested only in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day, someone would push me down the stairs, another, I'd taste something funny in my food. These kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying not to be discovered. But I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd be promptly locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would wistfully share their newly bequeathed wealth among them. I hated the thought of that happening. That was why I decided to return here to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. That was why I decided to try and get an escort from someone I could trust. So it's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all. And I will admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. I'm sorry. You could have said all this from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I'd known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you want to go. And the guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out too. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead. I suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. What I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear what that will read. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold, murderous light. Emotions that no one could explain, that no one could put into words. It wasn't visible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight. But it was still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless clarity, every one of us. And that realization's left me terrified of us all. It's not that I don't trust bracers, it's just that I've been so scared. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time on it with any of this. I should never have gotten you caught up in all of this when you were busy enough already. Just forget that Listen. Huh? It's my policy to give 100% to all work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. I still believe I was right to feel that way, and yes, I've lived my hardest until now. But you made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it the right way. It has made me realize anew that I want to be able to keep living with pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see the job through to the very end. where was it in Gransel Castle that we need to go again? The administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Noon today? That barely leaves us any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? It has to be filed within a month of the deceased passing away. That's the law here in Liberl, apparently. Alright, I never was much good at this legal stuff. I bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Haha, let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we do as we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside that castle and they're not going to stop us. And Charizard, I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're really someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with the Miss Charizard now? The way you say it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. That's it. It does. I feel like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist. And now all there is to know about what I want to do. So I would like to formally request again that you escort me to Gransel Castle. Got it. You get there. Promise you that. Thank you. I knew you'd come eventually. Today's your last chance after all. You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a sec. There might be something else inside. Don't let your guard down. I know. There they are! Too late. Got a preemptive attack at least. Sadly, we can't hit any of these at the same time. Oh, it didn't even die. No, you should have hit. If only you'd hit there, we would have been in a good standing now. No, and I missed. Okay. Rigged. I call it rigged. I have a lot of tear bombs at least. I guess we can. I'm gonna die. Ah! No, why didn't you kill the other one? Ah, I'm done. I like how this is supposed to be an easy battle, but just because of their high stats, I can't kill them in time. A 2 hits is supposed to be a kill, I think. But it's not. Even the S-Crap didn't kill them one shot. That one is dead now at least. Nice, I know. This isn't good. Now's your chance, Anna. Alright. Oh, there's more of them? No! Nice of you to finally show yourselves. What's the holdup? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Our client's waiting, get a move on. You're really gonna regret messing with us, kids. I hope you don't expect to just be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a little while longer. She's still useful. As long as we can get her to write her own will, it'll save us having to forge one later. You really think this will be that simple? If you think saying that is going to unnerve us, you've got another thing coming. And you can still run, right? Yes? I'll take all of these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take this on this many opponents yourself and have any chance of winning. You'll... I'm not going to aim for mercy, I take it. You got something you need to do, and so do I. So let's just do them. Don't worry about me, as if I have any intention of dying here. What are you even talking about? Ha! Go! Damn you! Go away now! But... I said go! You seem to be having a little trouble over here, Charizard. What? Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you doing here? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Gransel branch of the guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but Happy that you seem to have realized exactly what it is you must do. But I can't say I'm pleased about how willing you appear to be to throw your life away without first exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others, but take a good look at the situation you're currently in and tell me exactly what it is you should really be doing. Kurt, can you take care of things here for me? Certainly.
Go! Rise, Storm, from the space between sky and sea!
Now, Anna! Right. They're getting away! Half of us should be enough to take out on this guy, everyone else... Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Not at all. I've largely taken care of them as it is. Ha! You sure do fast work. Though I'm more surprised to see that obstinate young lady finally come to her senses. When she was with the Sidespan, she was more like a wild boar, always shouting fun without stopping to take a look around her. I always known that that's what it takes to be an excellent bracer. She merely lost sight of something important and needed to be put back on track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'll be able to get much stronger than she is now that she's right on herself. I'm sure of that. To be young again. Quit acting like we're not even here. Kill them both. They're sure taking the time. What the hell are they even doing? Now, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her isn't even necessary to the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes, true as that may be, sure there would be an invalidated will and ensure she doesn't get all the money, but that also means that you have to share it with everyone else. It means our share will end up going down. I can't like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, we've got plenty of options. Remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. What? Uncle? Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Anna? I keep telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind old man? She isn't here alone. I can see you getting in my way. It's like they don't even care if they kill Anna in the process. That wasn't a very good shot. I think marksmanship isn't exactly your forte. Sorry, sir. Charizard, what is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. It's time to come along home, Dana. Everyone's waiting for you, you know. I used everything last fight. I might just die in this turn. They just kill Anna. This is just not balanced for Nightmare, is it? They shouldn't have made it so difficult when I can't control the situation. Like, I'm gonna die again. Like 100%. Shoot me once and I'm dead. There you go.
Can't be.
What is this? If they didn't have that thing that enemies get nerfed when you die, it wouldn't be possible. Because you can't grind. You can't really get stronger. Kill one of them that's full HP. Hopefully they even die now. If they don't die now, then... Okay, they did die. That's fine. Oh, she died. This is gonna take a few tries. One down. Don't die before I can get another turn, please. Oh, I died.
Can't be.
This side quest is cool from a story perspective, but gameplay wise, this has been some of the most horrible in the series so far. Because I just don't see how you're supposed to get any stronger. I have no arts. I'm barely hurting them. I have to escort someone that dies a lot. No reliable healing. It's kind of miserable. Could be one down. They might just kill Aina though. I hope they don't. Please kill this one. Now it's only the melee guy left. Oh, don't go melee with it. Aina, please don't die. Maybe heal Aina with Terror Bomb. Knock him back. Nice. Now we gotta start attacking him though. Oh, Aina, don't die please.
Oh, are we done already?
Nice. What is the meaning of this? I paid good mirror to hire them, and this is the quality of service I receive? This has to be the breach of contract, surely. This isn't acceptable at all. I can barely bring myself to watch. I think it's time you took a little nap yourself. What are you doing? Is that all you're capable of? Reckless violence? What a poor upbringing you must have had. Uncle, I've got no interest in inheriting grandfather's land or his money. That's not why I'm running away from you or doing any of what I've done. As much as I don't need it, I know I don't want you to have a single mirror of it either. I'm so sorry. Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning. I sometimes really find myself doubting you're actually from a rich family like you say you are. How awful of you to say such a thing. I like to believe I act more the part than you at least. What are you doing? What in Aegis' name happened out here? You there, throw down your weapon at once. I'm from the Brazier Guild. What, the guild? Charizard showed the shoulders a junior Brazier badge. So you are. Still, what's a Brazier doing here? Her Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it alright for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I had reason to believe that these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I locked them out for the sake of peace and order in Gransel, and the safety of its people. So could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Well, very well. Ordinarily we'd be taking you away with us as well, but we'll let you off this time. You know what to do. Right. They should have been out here protecting us. Still, we may go away without punishment this time. Don't expect to be so lucky next time you try and overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job, and we'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, Brazier or otherwise. Oh, is it then? Cool, can I ask another favor then? There are a bunch of their friends still in the city. You couldn't take care of those, could you? Of course, last I saw, Kurt was with them, so you probably won't have to lift a finger there either. You two follow me. Sir. I'll never get used to dealing with the army. What? I was just impressed by how much authority the Brazier badge wields. You were kinda cool. That was the first time I tried using my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind any badge now. We're running out of time, let me need to hurry. Right. We're finally here. Can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get the paperwork done, quickly. I'll be waiting from here. Okay. I'll be as quick as I can then. Aina put a signature on the necessary paperwork. I'm really happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. And Charizard, looks like I need a witness to sign this. A witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure, if you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am, silly. In fact, I want it to be you. Then I'd be happy to. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this. Or that the day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior Brazier. Or that I would be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned Aina Holden shall hereby inherit the property of Saul John Holden as outlined in his last will and testament. Witness Charizard Harvey. Thank you, Charizard. It's finally over. That's this request wrapped up, right? Actually, no, there's one other thing I need to do. We're still not done. Could you possibly bring an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Cheers. Ah. Still can't believe you give all the money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you still need some to live, right? I suppose you're right. Well, it was a little strange. But I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I said I didn't do any of this for the money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. Not sure what the difference between a senior and junior bracer is, but it's clear this is something you really worked for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. It also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't ever interested in that personally. Oh really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. I see you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to be a bracer, Charizard. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water. As today is a totally admissible cause for celebration, I would turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Admittedly, he said. Just to go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Charizard, you're now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. That means I expect to see an end to your drinking in every free moment between jobs, day or night, and sneaking out at night for it too. I also expect to no longer discover that you'll be taking advantage of the busiest times in my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Charizard? You sound like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need to be for the sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. Why, I'm hardly even a veteran. I'm still very much a rookie. Are you now? Says who? Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. The matter I came to discuss concerns your uncle, Aina. I came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Guild is capable of asking for leniency in its punishment. Hiring a Jaeger Corps for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. Jaeger Corps? Are you referring to those men dressed in black? Yes, they're one of the many corps that are known as active here in Liberl. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way into the country, and they've been successful in finding work too. Hiring them is of course very illegal, but with the army as slow to act as they currently are, I've taken this chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any sign of them in the near future. Take care of them? All of them? Now it makes sense, so it wasn't a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all of the Jaeger Corps in Liberl so he could start an operation to wipe them all out. No wonder he seems so swamped. The Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this all around the country of late, with civilians getting caught up in it at a worrying frequency. Goodness. I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception, that it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel much sympathy under these circumstances, but in a sense, your uncle was a victim in all of this as well. What? What are you trying to pull? Just because the Jaegers approached him and not the other way around, he's a victim? That he deserves to get off with a slap in the wrist? And Aina's supposed to be okay with that? You tried to kill her. Shara, please calm down. There's no need to shout. I'm sorry, but still. No one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if, and only if Aina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in its sentencing. That's all. Oh. You actually scared me for a minute. You didn't make your decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week as it is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just please be aware that a possibility for him exists, that is all. Alright. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start too. Please don't be. With the situation you were in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, one who is worthy of being a full-fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. They should also, not under any circumstances, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Ouch. I still got a long way to go then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I came to say, so I'll excuse myself now. Really? You could stand to join us for one drink? I'm afraid not. I still have my duties as a guild receptionist remaining after all. As for you, Shara, be careful you don't have too much water. Crowd, why's it always gotta be so serious? Or actually, how about you, Aina? Can you handle your liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You sure? Really sure? Of course. You've done so much for me, so how could I refuse? Joining you for a few drinks is the least I can do. Then let's get boo-boozing. Tonight's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see what a prim and proper girl like her looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. This is going to be awesome. Well, cheers. I'd seen girls like her just on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. The blissful children on the other side of just like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I asked myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them, I hated them, I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired in myself. I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of the tiny, lingering hope deep within my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from my heart. The day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Anna visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Side story, client, finished. That was a long one. Heaven's Eye, 4000 Mira. Like I said before, I liked the story of this one, but the combat was horrendous. It really didn't feel fun to do that combat. Just retrying until you got it. Well, we got Grimsol Fortress next, but I think this is a perfect time to end the episode. Get on with some main stuff next time. The only thing I want to do, I realized we haven't been doing a lot of. I realized this during the last thing. We need to actually start eating some recipes. Actually, not that one. These are kind of good. Let's keep these though, but the bad ones we can just get rid of. Yeah, let's end it here for today then. I can switch share for my party so I don't forget to do that. Yeah, thank you for watching this episode. We'll continue on next time, probably finish this chapter. Head on to chapter 5, which means we're at least halfway through the game already. So this is not nearly gonna be as long as both the previous games. Probably the shortest game in the series. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.